With a new year becomes a new start, and with a new start, I decided to start Zenless Zone Zero again. I did this for a couple of reasons. One was I wanted to see what the free play kind of experience was like now. The game has gone through regular updates since its original release, and I just wanted to kind of see where the game was at. My second reason was on my main account, which I do play quite often. Unfortunately, I did lose 50-50 on this character, which is Miyabi, and following the story and the lore of the game, she has become probably one of, if not my favourite character. So I thought between the two, what would be a good idea was to play through the free-to-play experience as such, and kind of then use what I've got to pull for the character. I've been on this account now for probably about 10 days, and because I've already played the story, I've skipped majority of it up until the part I'm at. I actually still am not even past or up to 1.2 yet, which is where things start to change, which the current patch is 1.4. So there's still quite a lot to do, but I did think that maybe I'm at the time now where I should just try and pull, because in all honesty, if this doesn't go like overly well, there's a chance that I probably won't continue playing this account. At first, it was just going to be something I was going to do for 30 days, and then kind of just to give my opinion on the free-to-play experience. I'll just touch on that briefly. I think this is probably the best time, or if not around the best time, to start playing. There's only 12 days left on this banner, so for anyone that was going to play it that does ever watch this video, you're probably just going to need to start it and go through it quite fast. It hasn't taken me that long in terms of game hours, but there is quite a lot of cutscenes and things that if you want to watch the story, you're going to need to watch. And in my case, I've already done it, so it was easy skip. I think probably game time, I've probably only played around 20 to 24 hours, and that's not, you know, I've consumed about 2 to 3 hours a day over the 10 days. That's just because I had other things that I wanted to do. But I have enjoyed it, and it is a lot better now than it was when I started playing. It was hard work, and I gave it, when I first started, I was around like the 5 to 6 mark on out of 10. Just think that there was some really good things with it, but it was, the story itself wasn't the best. The puzzles and the kind of the questing through the game was really hard and tedious. But now they've made some changes to the things that people have made majority of complaints about, like the TV mode and the slow pacing. And I think it's just a lot better now with the events as well that they've been added in. The game is just updated itself to become more relevant. And it has got some challenging aspects, but it is still the action combat. So it kind of falls into a bracket where it's good for players that can pick up these games, and you can basically button bash most of your way through. But if you are like a try hard and you want to learn more, then this game really does help with giving you some kind of pointers, and you can learn to play the characters the way that they want to play. Now, this is the character that we are looking for, which is Miyabi. Yeah, so she's based around what they call the Void Hunters, which are basically a group that have that are higher and stronger power than most of the other characters, without going into like lots of detail. Anyone that's played Genshin, you could probably put her at somewhere around an Archon level, maybe not as high, but getting close to. She's a crit rate, crit damage character of the Anomaly. I'm not going to go into like the details of what each thing does. I would assume that if you've watching this video, you know something about Zenless Zone Zero. Maybe what I will do is, if this goes well and the pulls go well, then I'll put something together once I've got into building the characters. Now, I'm only level 32 on the account, and that was been playing, say, for the 24 hours. If I'd have put 6 hours in a day, I'd probably be closer to 40 to 45, and probably a lot of things would have been done. But the point was, really, what I wanted to do was to try this, and if we get the character and her weapon, then I'm going to do a series on this. We're going to do the story from 1.2 all the way up to 1.4. And then we've got 1.5 coming out in 12 days. What we're looking for is a copy of Miyabi, as many copies of Sukaku, because she is her best 4-star character that we can get in slot, or sorry, A rank in this, not 4-star. We've got 30 limited pools and almost 100 of the kind of like pulls in terms of tickets, currency. So yeah, 130 we haven't pulled yet. I don't know, I'm hoping it just goes well, but we'll see. So right, I'm just going to get into the video now. I'm going to see what we can get and then have a look after. So this is the first 10 pull, and I will be watching the pulls. Okay, so we'll watch until we get the A rank, and then after that I'll skip. Okay, that's not the best start. He's not actually even on the banner, so yeah, we're guaranteed for the 4-star for the next one. Okay, so 4 A ranks. If we can get copies of Sukaku, it'd be great. There we go, first one. Second one. Okay, that's just, I can't really complain. 2 copies of Sukaku was pretty good. I would really like to get this character though, Miyabi, like in the next like 20 or 30. If I even win the 50-50, that is. Okay, 2 more A's.
By my hand, this endless conflict shall meet its end!
Heading out?
Okay.
Yay! Let me handle it!
I just want to check how many copies of Sukaku we actually have. I think that's like M3 or M4. Okay, so that's M3, so yeah, we need 3 more, but to be honest, the most important thing right now is just to get Miyabi. Yeah, because see the weapon banner as well, like, see, let me show you something. There's a difference between what she looks like without her weapon. On the right's with it, and on the left's without it. Not only is it just cosmetic and it looks cool, it's also because it is the best in slot by a mile. It offers crit rate. Nothing else has crit rate that you can get for anomaly at the minute. So, yeah. Okay, let's go into the currency. Not looking good. Another Sukaku? Okay, 5 up.
Done.
Okay, 50. We got in the shop. We have enough to do. Might just. Okay. Alright, we've got enough for a temple. I'm just going to do this, see if I can get some currency, because anything will help. But I will skip this one. Okay, that just gives us a little bit extra, that's all. Right, okay. 50. Yeah, I think this looks like this is going to go to pity. We skipped that one, it's only 1A. Yeah, looks like this is going to go to pity, which is a bit of a shame, because if we lose 50-50, then we're pretty much not going to get the character. Okay, that's another Sukaku, 2 more. I really would like to get it on this poll. Come on. Nope. Ugh. And this is the only problem, isn't it? Like, I'd say I didn't play that long, 24 hours, but for someone that did play, you know, you're probably like nearer to the 40 mark to get where I am, watching all the, you know, playing the game, and I know what I was doing, so it's a slow play. Yeah, to get all the way and then be like, oh, I didn't even get the character I wanted, it's a bit harsh, but look, it is what it is. Right, I'm just gonna go for a 10. I don't think it's worth even trying to, like, let's just see. If this should be it, and you'll see there's a change in the reel. It's not it! Wow, okay. Okay. Right, we're just gonna go single. This game is making me work for it. This is... Do you know, it's funny as well, because I don't really bother with doing these videos online and doing, like, videos and putting them online, because pretty much every time I do, they're really bad. But if I was to do this, and no one was watching, it'd have been fine. Yeah, I think she's going to be on the next one, because I can see that there's either a 4 or 5 star, or she. I can't believe we're like this. This is the furthest I've ever gone in. This is crazy. I need to do singles because I don't want to waste in case that we get her and then... Right, here it is. And you'll hear the music's different. So it's quite an obvious one. Don't know what I'm feeling. Oh, okay.
I'll determine that myself.
Ooh. Okay, we got her. But we are very, very short on pulls now, and this is the issue. Okay, we've got... Okay, so we got about 50, which isn't bad. Now, I do have like another anomaly weapon I can use and put on her, but it's a penetration stat. So, yeah, she's okay to use with... if you use her as Rena and so Kako, so Rena, she is used for like decreasing or helping it towards penetration stat. I think it's like 20%, and then she gets 8 off the engine, which is like the weapon. So it's like 28%, but it just isn't her best in slot. And I really like the cosmetic for this, the aesthetic to how it works and things. So can I be lucky on this instead? No. Okay, 4A's. Need some copies of Sukaku's weapon.
Just call me back.
Why are you here again? You're not even on the banner. Okay, yeah, okay, so there we go. The Bashful Demon, that's what we want copies of. Nice. 2 copies, take that. I'm hoping this will maybe be a little bit less and we get this quicker as long as we win. You know, I was gonna go a little bit deeper into getting more pulls, but today was the right day for me to make the video because I thought if I carried on and then lost 50-50, I'd have wasted more time. Okay, that's good. Third copy. Fourth copy, nice. We need one more to max it. Okay, I'm happy about that. That's good. Wow, nothing's coming early. We'll skip this one. Yeah, this is gonna be... I don't know. I have no idea if we will or we won't. It looks like everything's going to hard pity. Getting the A's help though, because we could just buy more pulls. So that's the only thing right now that's going for us. Not the ones we wanted, but you know, it does help towards... Yeah, this is not looking good. I probably should have gone like another 20. Maybe? No. I should have probably just gone like another 20 pulls. Another 3 A's though. Okay, we should be able to get the last one for Sukaku. Yeah, there we go, nice. Okay, so we have like an extra copy that we didn't really need, but that's okay. Right, and it's not looking very possible. So what we got now? We got... Yeah, I mean, we probably need like another 20. I'm going to find it very unlikely that we're going to get this before the... I think this is the last one. Yeah, that's a shame. That's a shame that we got to this point and we still didn't have enough. Like the banner itself, like that's the worst that I've ever had on this game. My main account's been so lucky that, you know, we've managed to pull things that we shouldn't have pulled. So yeah, that's crazy. What I'm still going to do though is there's still time. I will. You know, I've got some things I can do with the game. I can play through it. I'm going to use the one that I've got at the moment, and I think that's going to be like the best way to continue for now. Because let's just activate some of these. So the Sukaku, we got the M5, so we're only one copy away, which is really good. So Sukaku's going to be pretty good here because of what we've got, and I have been using her already, so this is going to be... okay, this is great for Sukaku. And we can enhance this. I think I should have enough resources to be able to... yeah, we can get this up a bit. So I've still kept the game quite low level, because I've wanted to make sure that I didn't... I mean, I'm not going to use that. I'm not using that. So it's at a low level at the moment, and that was purposely done because I wanted to wait until I was going to have like a team that I was definitely going to use, and this is what I was going for. So even like this, like just equipped all, it doesn't matter for now. We're not looking for anything specific. It was just getting the team together for now. So yeah, that's kind of was the idea. What else have I got for characters? Billy, he got one. I mean, there's going to be a lot that we're not going to be using. My whole point with the game was this time around. I mean, Ben, you got 3 copies of Ben. He's not in any of the banners, and he's never going to be used. So, at least not for now. I really don't like his playstyle that much for me. And we got 4 copies as well. I think Piper is the other option for using in team with Miyabi, like free to play, but I have used Piper on my other account, not to the max, and I'm trying to make sure that Miyabi has more on-screen time as such. Really, I'm kind of thinking. So, I mean, I don't actually know which is better out of these two. Increase the equipped as a nominee, it's not really going to matter. I think the increased attack, penetration and attack, that does have 10%. What happens when we overclock it? What does it give? Increases the equipped as 7.7 increase. Yeah, I mean, it's a difficult one because the penetration ratio is just not what she needs, but the base attack of that is just crazy. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to have to go with for now. And then we'll just enhance it for what we can. It's something that would get used by another character, even if it doesn't get used by Miyabi in the end. We're definitely going to continue and push forward and see if we can get that, because I do really want it. I am pushing Miyabi up. She's the only character that... It's all about the Miyabi team now, to be honest, is all I'm bothered about. Like, this was the whole point of this account, apart from having the... Sorry, distracted. It was all about Miyabi, and if we didn't get her, I didn't know what I was going to do, because, to be honest with you, like, having to go through the free to play, you know, and I don't mind it, it's quite a good experience, but it's nice when you get wins, and when it's something like that and you don't, it can be disheartening. At least we got her, which is the main target, and now I will be able to have enough to go by the 12 days. It's not a problem. We've got a weekend coming up, so it'll just be me playing a bit longer, and I'll go for that engine, and hopefully I'll definitely get it. And if we lose 50-50, it is what it is. I won't be too sour. I'd be slightly annoyed because it is a 75-25, so you would hope that you'd win it, but you just don't know. But yeah, that's probably one of the worst pull sessions I've had in a long time. I've done my own. I'm recently just started Wuthering Waves a week ago, and I got my the 5-star on the banner. I got that early, like on the standard banner that you get. It was like 40 pulls, like 10 early, and then I've also summoned on the standard banner where you get a character of your choice, and I did that in 30. So yeah, I as a friend who knows of me, I'm normally pretty good. My main account has had so much good luck. I think I've only missed out on 3 out of the 10 limited characters, and 2 of them have their weapon as well. I don't go for all of them. I mean, there is quite a lot of good 4-star options in this game, to be honest. But with this specific one for me, Abby, it's the best in slot by a mile. Like, the crit rate, it's important. So yeah, I'm kind of a little bit. And say it's not annoying. It is. I suppose it is annoying, but it's. I feel for the people there that, you know, if you only ever play these games and they are free to play, the luck of the draw, it's just there. Like, having to think that if I'd lost 50-50, then this was over. There was nothing else I could have done. So there we go. There's me, Abby. That's what we want. And what do we have? I think we'll stick Sukaku on here. But yeah, I am glad that I've got her because
Need something?
she was the character that I was
Ready.
kind of looking for more than anybody else.
One ready for.
If you need help, call me anytime.
We'll just have these guys on for now. Yeah, so the plan is that we build. Oh, we can do one thing now that we're here, can't we? Let's. Can I leave? Let's just go here. It won't let me, I think, because I have to, it wants me to do something with the story. Let me see if I can just do this, and then... So you can select your characters that you walk around with. So I'm hoping it might let me once the character goes to sleep. Oh, he wants to talk. We don't want to talk. Yeah, okay. Thanks, Wise. Alright. Rest in bed, he just... Oh, come on, man. Yeah, this is just going to be... in action. Okay, we can now change, which is good. Let's go back outside. Nope. We don't want to speak to anybody. So yeah, in this game they added you can actually select and use your characters around in the world, which is nice. And that was the other thing. It is nice to actually have your characters. They kind of feel a bit more like you actually own them than just having them for fight scenes and you know, the battle scenes. Like, actually be able to walk around with them. You know, with most open world games, it's just something that you would do anyway because you have the character and it's open world, so it makes sense. Like, when you could only use them when going into battle, it was a bit disappointing. I mean, it was the only game that I know that was like this. I suppose the other action games like this don't actually have areas that you walk around, so that's probably why they introduced it that way, but it's much better. And yeah, she looks cool anyway. I am really glad that I've got her. I do really enjoy using her. There's an event at the moment which I've been doing, and she, at first I wasn't overly keen when she first come out, but as the weeks have gone on, I've just grown to really like her. The story really helps. The 1.4 story was excellent. I know, and that's the only thing I will say. Like, look, this is my favourite character right now. Well, one of my favourite characters right now. The next patch, there's 2 more coming out. Both look great. One I'm very interested in as well. I think for a free-to-play game, my original score, like I said, was between 5 and 6, and I couldn't really say which it was. Maybe between 5 and 6.5, depending on what you were looking at. I enjoyed the combat probably about 6.5, but the actual game flow was at like 5, and you know, TV mode was probably 5.5. So it's very hard to gauge. I think different aspects, and one of those things could be more negative to you than me, which would turn you off more, and then you'd give it a lower score. Now, I think where the game is at the moment, it for me is a strong 8, if not 8.5. I just think they've done so much. They've listened, they've changed from 1.2 to 1.3, 1.4. And I mean, at the moment, you know, you've got all these different events. So this is the story that you can do. This event is what I'm doing at the moment. This is giving us the first ever... Oh, I may as well claim this now. So I've claimed that. This is a... Have I claimed it? There we go, 3. This reward is the first attack crit rate weapon we've got for free, which is amazing. So you're just playing through the quest. I've got to say I've already got that. That's I need one more, and then I've maxed it. I think it's one more. Where is it? Here it is. Yeah, okay, so this is going to be for my attack character, and, like I said, going back to what I was just saying, just like the game itself is really worth playing. Yes, okay, you may not get Miyabi, but if you start and you play through the event, especially that event there, when you get that free, that's the only one that we've had so far that's been worth getting. That's what I can say out of all of them. The others haven't been great. That one is worth getting. The next character that we're going to get, or at least within the next patch, is Evelyn. She's a fire attack unit, which is going to be the next one I target for. So my plans for this account was very simple. Within the space of 1 year, I need to build 3 teams, and I want to get 1 unit to M6 with their weapon, just 1 copy of their weapon, but I want to get all of their mind constellations, or whatever they want to call them. So, and that basically just means, for anyone that doesn't know, you go into a character,
Need something?
a bit like what we've just done with Sokaku then, each character can have these mind cinemas that you can use, and they basically increase the character of what they do. Now, her one that everyone's kind of talks about is her M2. That's her best one in slot. So we are, more than likely, we're going to go for Miyabi on a rerun, but at the moment, we don't know, because there's going to be other characters that are going to be released. So Miyabi is definitely going to be Team 1, and hopefully if I can get enough pulls, Evelyn will be Team 2. But I was not anticipating we would run out that fast. I generally thought we might end up getting a few more pulls, or at least now I can try and push. I think I'm going to push the story, push as much as I can in the next 12 days, and the live stream for the next patch is on Friday. I can't remember what time it is, but I'll be watching that Friday, so we'll know who's coming first. There is 2 characters. There's Evelyn and Astroyao. Evelyn is, to say, the fire DPS. Astroyao is the ether support. I think she's going to be quite good for Miyabi, so there could be a bit of a problem. The only thing that is going to be okay is Evelyn can use that attack weapon that I've got from the event, so I won't be pulling for a weapon. But we need to kind of see what order they're in, and also pulls as well. I can't go for every character, and this is the thing, like, that has cost me way more than I would have liked to. I was hoping I might just get an early, and then I could have just moved on and saved, and we still don't even have enough yet to get it all. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to grind some more then. I will do a bit more of the story. I'm going to get it to a point where we are in a fairly good place with the game, and then I'm going to do another video of an update, probably getting closer to the next patch. So maybe not this weekend, maybe the weekend after, and we'll do that way. But this is going to be a regular series. Even if I don't get the weapon, now we've got Miyabi, we'll do a regular series on this, and I'm going to do some of the videos. I think we'll show the story, and that's quite nice for some people to see. We'll do 1.2, 1.3 and 1.4, and then do the 1.5 when it's out. The rest of the things for now, I'm just going to grind in the background, because I want to catch back up. I'm so far behind in my level, and it's quite annoying, because you feel the difference in damage and how it works. It just doesn't feel quite the same as it is on high level. So I'm interested to see how that goes. And yeah, for now we'll be using Miyabi with the new Sokaku, what we just got with the those mines and a weapon, and then we're using Rena as a support. Astro Yao could be the support on the new update, we don't know, but I really should go for Evelyn, mainly because I need to start building a second team. I do have an electric team, but I'm not really that struck on it. It's not something I wanted to build. I've just been using it until we were at this point. So I'm kind of glad at least I saved that much, so I could definitely guarantee her. And I'll give an update as soon as I can on the update. So thank you for anyone that did watch, and just be aware that I also have started Wuthering Waves. I know I did mention that, and I apologise, I might ramble a little bit. I haven't done a video in a long time, so thinking about all the things to say, and I probably missed a ton out. I might come even be a little bit less prepared, make me a little bit more prepared next time, because I've been thinking way too much about this. I am doing Wuthering Waves series as well. That's another one that I am doing for a year. Or the idea is to play the game for a year, to get 3 teams, and to also pull a S6 character with an R1 weapon. All these different letters, try and think of, you know, which game you're playing. With that game though, I am going to play it slightly differently, and because this one is going to be free to play, I'm not going to spend any money. And with Wuthering Waves, and that's also because I have a main account, and I do spend money on the main account. So that's the reason why. Wuthering Waves, I do think that with that one at the minute, I've got the Battle Pass and the Monthly Pass. I will look at getting the bonuses and owning the bonuses, but I'm not just going to get them immediately. It'll be as time goes on. Currently, I'm not pulled anything on the limited banner, so I am just holding. I'm just playing the game for now and getting used to the combat and how it works and things. So, but yeah, thanks for watching. There should be a video coming either this weekend or the weekend after, and I might do a few in advance just so you can get a bit of an idea of what's going on. Okay, have a good day. Thank you.